Episode 2, The Chamber That Waits. The next morning the sky is clear. Still, too still. Birds don't call, no insects hum. The wind isn't blowing, but the hole? It's grown wider, nearly 3 feet across now. Still perfectly round, still unnaturally smooth. No debris, no signs of collapse. Meher won't go near it. Rayhan, of course, is fascinated. He ties a weighted camera to a cable and lowers it in. The feed shows smooth stone, spiralling downward. A narrow tunnel, carved, not dug. The light reveals patterns, like script but not quite, lines etched with mathematical precision. At 30 feet, the tunnel opens into a cavity. Not a chamber, not a room, a void. The camera swings slightly, and then movement. Just for a moment. Something in the dark shifts, too slow to be dust, too fluid to be rock. They freeze the footage, enhance, but there's nothing there now. Just black stone, faint carvings, and what might be an altar. A narrow shape, elevated, carved with circular indentations. A place to hold something, or someone. Rehan zooms in. Something flashes in the corner, just for a frame. A shape, a figure, standing, facing the wall, arms too long, head too low, and gone. Fahim wants to pack up. He's a scientist, he trusts numbers, and the numbers are wrong. Magnetic fields are spiking, their compass is useless. Batteries are draining faster than they should. The drone won't power up, but Rayhan insists. This is history. This is why we're here, he says, to find what the rest were afraid to touch. That night, Rayhan stays up late, reviewing notes under his tent light. Meher can't sleep. She hears something. Not footsteps, not breathing, not from outside the tent, from under it. A sound like dragging cloth and whispering, but not from a mouth. Like the sound of dry leaves brushing together in time, with a voice that shouldn't carry. She lifts the edge of the tent flap. Nothing, but her shoes are wet and smell faintly of copper. She finds Rayhan already standing outside. He doesn't look startled. I saw something in my dream, he says. A name, not written, just felt. Meher asks what it was. Rayhan doesn't answer. He just stares at the hole. Fahim wakes up screaming an hour later. He doesn't remember what he saw, but his fingernails are broken, like he tried to claw his way out of something. The next morning the villagers are waiting. 4 men, all in silence. One of them steps forward and places a stone on the ground. A black stone, perfectly round, carved with concentric circles. He doesn't say a word, just nods once and walks away. Fahim picks it up. It's warm. Later, he drops it. Not by choice. His hand locks up, fingers curled like they're grabbing something invisible. It takes Meher 10 minutes to get them open. Rayhan takes the stone. He doesn't feel anything, just calm. He puts it in his pack. They return to the feed from the tunnel. More carvings, and now there's something new. Paint, or maybe residue. A long trail of black smear that leads across the floor, toward the far wall, and disappears behind the edge of the chamber. Rayhan decides he's going in. Meher protests. Fahim threatens to leave. Rayhan doesn't argue. That evening, with ropes and harnesses, Rayhan lowers himself into the tunnel. The descent is silent. The cable creaks slightly, but not from weight, more like something pulling. Slow. Measuring. Meher watches the monitor. At 28 feet, Rayhan's mic cuts out. The last thing they hear is his voice, low and calm. I think someone's waiting here. And then the feed goes black.